The first technique we're going to look at is Hiryu-no-Ken. It's the first technique on the scroll. We're going to do the basic form, but once we get done with the form, I really want to focus more on the application and the principle of the kata than I do the actual kata. Because you guys can do the actual kata in a normal class setting, you know what I mean? But I want to work on the things the skills that I think is more usable, if you will, okay? So when you look at the basic technique of Hiryu-no-Ken, you're leaning back, you're in Ichi-no-Kamae. When you enter in and you engage into the particular technique, you're sliding into this big circle, and once you get them one circle, you move to your second circle. On the third circle, you're pushing the sword down and you're flipping it to the side. You're just moving their sword to the side, and then you're cutting up with Kiriage. Now, you can circle to the right, you can circle to the left, depending on the way that you engage your circle or your rotation of controlling their blade is going to determine whether you flip their blade this way and cut up, or whether you flip the blade this way and then cut up. Either way though, you are starting the kata with your right side forward and you're in Ichi-no-Kamae. And regardless of whether you flip the blade this way, you're still stepping with the left foot with Kiriage, or if you flip the blade this way, you're still stepping with the left foot and into Kiriage, okay? Regardless of which direction you move. Okay, so again, the base form of the technique, we're in Ichi-no-Kamae. 1, 2, flip, and then Kiriage, right? Now, we're going to do that a few times, but I also want to talk about the principle of this. So you guys know in our knife fighting techniques, you guys have learned the Ura and Amote Nagare Uke, where you guys are controlling them and moving in for close quarter fighting, okay? This is the same principle of that. All you're doing is you're holding onto their blade and you're controlling it so that you can move in and make certain cuts. Does that make sense? So it's more of a kind of a classical version of that more modern tactical technique. I'm going to flip here, okay? Come in like that. Now the drill that we're going to work out, stand here for me. Thank you very much, Capri. When he locks up, come on up here for me, sweetie. So what we're going to do is I want you guys to practice putting this here. This part of it, I'm going to put that up on the top. We're going to have you guys practice putting the sword on the right side. And the drill that I want you to engage in, they're going to give you a little bit of resistance. And as they're resisting, you're going to push down. As again, we don't want to use the ha, or the edge of the blade. So what I want you guys to do is push. Now the flat part of the blade is down. And as you push, you want to get to where the ha, the edge, is facing up. See, it's facing up this way, you come in this way. So you guys are going to work on that 3 times. 3 times on one side, 3 times on the other. So I engage, I push to where it's flat. Right? Now let's say that he decides to cut into the inner thigh. Go ahead and cut it. Then I come right in here. Right? So you can always, and even if we get to that position, you can even change your leg. So if I'm here going to the leg again, I can move, need to come in this way. So there's lots of things you can do that puts you in the position. So when we push, make sure that when we press it down, you want the edge to face them here.
Okay.
Right? And then when I push down, the edge is facing up, and then I come in this way. If we're on this side, even if our footwork is the exact same, I'm still going to push. The edge is still facing him. And when I push through, the edge is still up, which then gets me to cut into this position here. So we want to make sure with your guys' drills, you're going to side of the blade, and then from there, again, side of the blade. See how I don't push my edge on it at all? And then on this side over here, I think it's on this side now. Again, side, there, and then come back through.
Okay.
Right? And that constantly using the side of the blade or the back, the mune, to engage properly. Same thing, you would do that with a pocket knife or a concealed carry. You would do the same damn thing.
Okay.
It's just the application is different, but the concept, the principle is still the same. So I'm going to do 3 of them, okay? So from here, I'm going to go here, 1, and then engage again, here, 2, here, 3. See how I'm doing that? And then we'll go to the other side. Does that make sense?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good.